On December 7th this year, Ghanaians will go to the polls to elect a president and members of parliament to steer the affairs of the country for the next 4 years. The two main contenders in this year's elections, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, representing the New Patriotic Party, and former President John Dramani Mahama for the National Democratic Congress, have been campaigning ahead of that crucial encounter. In the year 2012, Nana Akufo-Addo lost against President John Dramani Mahama in a very fierce contest which ended up in court. However, President Mahama lost to Nana Akufo-Addo in 2016 with about 1 million votes. With a few months to that all-important activity, as Ghanaians, what can we do to ensure a peaceful general elections? As part of our peace campaign, NBTV had an interaction with Mr. Richard Kumedu via telephone. Mr. Kumedu is a fraud and security consultant in Ghana.
Peace is so important, and there are various things that lead to peaceful elections.
Okay.
One of the things we must do from the procedural point of view, that the Electoral Commission will need to create a fair balance for all the interested parties contesting in the election.
Okay.
Then number two, the security agencies that are mandated or with the custodian of maintaining peace and all that will have to be up and doing.
Sure.
That where there are infractions, they must respond and act quickly and precisely as possible.
Okay.
Then number three, the citizens themselves has a responsibility and a duty of ensuring that they cast their vote in a manner that is not provocative, in a manner that promotes national cohesion. So these three levels, when we ensure that all fall in place, there's going to be peace.
Sure.
And then again, the fourth, the political players or the political actors, which is more crucial, must behave themselves, act in a manner that do not endanger the peace we are enjoying.
Okay.
And that will be the 4 ways that we can enjoy peace during and after election.
Okay. That's beautiful. So I know you are a youth. So what advice especially do you have for the youth of Ghana? You know, when you tune into the radio, you watch television, you go onto social media, especially Facebook, you see some of these people insulting the elderly in the name of they do not side with them. What advice do you have for such people?
I think it has been an issue of reorientation.
Okay.
The society is degenerating into all manner of things.
Okay.
And social media is not helping either.
Okay.
Then number two, charity begins at home. It is as a result of the things they have heard or the things they experience at home that is also degenerating or making them behave the way they are behaving.
Okay.
What is important is that as a youth, you must not lose focus. Number two, you must be determined to be somebody in future.
Okay.
Number three, don't follow blindly. And number four, you will have to be responsible. Personal responsibility is so crucial. And whether we are talking about peace in election, or we are talking about advancement in society, or we are talking about progressiveness, personal responsibility as a youth is so crucial.
Okay.
And I will advise that youth or people in that state will take their personal responsibility seriously. Doing the right thing and making sure they are at the right places at the right time. Creating the right opportunities for themselves. That is the only way they can become meaningful to society tomorrow. Politics in itself is very distracting.
Okay.
And it can be unproductive sometimes. And sometimes it is the way it is done.
Okay.
If you realize politics is not an African culture.
Okay.
So therefore it's having internal conflict with our culture and tradition and our values.
Okay.
It is high time we value it together.
Okay.
We look at our value system.
Okay.
Then again we will admonish the key players in the NDC and the NPV as the frontline politicians or in politics.
Okay.
And to exercise a little bit of restraint, they need to choose their words carefully. Candor is one of the things we must embrace. And in doing so, it will also help their followers to be checked.
Okay.
And where there are excesses, we need to do the right thing by bringing people to book.
Okay.
And in that way, others will not rationalize the behavior of some of these ugly voices we hear most times,
okay,
to do what is wrong. And that way, we'll be able to have a clean slate or a decent political atmosphere that produce or that promotes productivity instead of the divisive unproductiveness we have seen over the years.
okay. So, Mr. Richard Kumedu, fraud and security consultant, please, do you have any last words to share with us, if any?
What I want to say is that election is coming. Let us be responsible.
Okay.
Let us be decent. And let us be productive in everything we do.
Okay.
And let the security agencies be up and doing. And we will have a better Ghana. In Jesus' name, I pray for this nation.
Amen. Thank you so very much,
welcome.
boss. We are so grateful to have you on NBTV tonight. Okay, so that was Mr. Richard Kumedu, a fraud and a security consultant. This man has seen it all when it comes to security matters in the Republic of Ghana, in Africa, and other parts of the world. We are happy to have him on the show this evening. This is NBTV, and my name is Nee Blessing.